Hello everyone, this is Vignesh. Let us start our session Elevate Your Design with SOLIDWORKS 2024. Here are some of the areas where we can improve productivity. They are we shall improve our productivity in user experience, parts and features, sheet metal and structural systems, assemblies, drawings, as well as simulation. Taking you through the updates on user experience, parts and features. And here are a couple of enhancements in user experience. The first one is hardware acceleration. We have a massive performance growth in 2024 SolidWorks for generating silhouette edges. And we also have a new option, hardware accelerated silhouette edges. We can enable that and have an increase in performance of GPU silhouette edges in HLR or HLG and wireframe modes. And also let us view a small animated video regarding this. Here in the animated video, we can see two figures or else two animated videos. In the first one, we have not enabled the hardware accelerated silhouette edges, and in the second one, we have enabled the option hardware accelerated silhouette edges. We can see the massive performance increase in the second figure when compared with the first one. So this helps to manage the silhouette edges. And moving on to the second update, output coordinate system. From SolidWorks 2024, we have a direct option to choose which coordinate system becomes the origin when using the save as option. And here are the following file formats which are supported to that. Let us have a look on that enhancement in SolidWorks environment. And we can also see here what are the supported file formats: step file or as IGS file or as .vda, .wrl, etc. And let us dive into SolidWorks and see what is that enhancement. And here I am having a predefined part. Generally we create a customized coordinate system. In the same way, let us create a customized coordinate system. And now initially I place a point here somewhere randomly and then exit the sketch. We have that coordinate system option in this reference geometry. Let me click on this coordinate system and select this point. Okay, and then click on OK. We can see in the feature manager design tree, coordinate system has been created. Okay, from here, let us go to save as. Let me choose the type as step file. Okay, and here we can see a direct option output coordinate system. There is a direct option output coordinate system. From here we can select where the origin of our step file should be, whether it has to be in the default origin position or else the coordinate system one which we have customized and created. This is the new enhancement in SolidWorks 2024. In the previous releases, this direct option is not available for us. Okay. And these are few enhancements in user experience. And let us move a step forward and look at the enhancements in parts and features. And the first enhancement in part and feature is flip side to cut revolve. We can flip the side to cut revolve features similar to the cut extrude features. This retains the inner portion of sketch and discards the region outside the sketch. In the earlier releases, this option does not exist and we required more steps to achieve the required results. Let us move on to SolidWorks and see how this option works. Hope my screen is visible, and I am having a predefined sketch here. Let me select the sketch and then go to revolve cut. We can see here there is an option flip side to cut, and this is unchecked here. And let me click on OK without checking that. We can see the material has been removed, but it's not as per my requirement. Okay, the material has been removed. And now I'll edit the same feature and then I will activate this command flip side to cut and then click on OK. You can see here the remaining part of the material has been removed. The remaining part outside the sketch is removed. In the previous releases or the earlier releases, we need much more steps to obtain this required shape. Okay, now we are having a direct option. And And moving on to the next update, cylindrical bonding boxes. In general, we have bonding boxes in the previous releases also, but from SOLIDWORKS 2024, we have a new option, cylindrical bonding boxes, that are useful for the bodies with the cylindrical geometry, such as rotational parts or circular parts or turned parts. SOLIDWORKS captures the bonding box parameters and record them in the custom property dialog box. Let me show you directly that. In the earlier releases, we used to have bonding box. Let me go to reference geometry and then click on bonding box. We can see the type of bonding box. Previously, there is only one bonding box, that is rectangular bonding box. And from 2024 SOLIDWORKS, circular bonding box has been added. Okay, let me click on the circular bonding box and then click on OK. You can see here, this is the circular bonding box has been formed, but it is not as per the model. So let me edit this bonding box once again, and then from the reference space or plane, I'll select the custom plane so that my bonding box will be my bonding box parameters will be taken from the reference face. Now the bonding box is as per my requirement. Okay, and we can also see here a bonding box has been formed, and also in the custom properties, you can also see here the bonding box parameters has been mentioned. You can also see the circular bonding box diameter, the circular bonding box height, and the circular bonding box volume. Okay, in the earlier release we used to have only a rectangular bonding box, and from 2024 we have a circular bonding box. And moving on to the next update, sketch dimension preview. We can preview the sketch dimensions when we select a sketch entity. Not only that, we can also select that preview dimension to edit it. Let us see in the SOLIDWORKS. So let me open SOLIDWORKS. Let me close this part. I have a predefined part here. Let me draw a sketch on this. I have drawn a sketch here. Okay, and as I mentioned, we have a sketch dimension preview. We need to activate that. Let me activate that from system options. Okay, from the sketch, here we are having preview sketch dimension when selected. By default it will be in the unactivated state. We need to activate it. Okay, I have activated this one, preview sketch dimension when selected, and then click on OK. Whenever I have selected this dimension, whenever I have selected this sketch entity, you can see the preview there. It is green in color. I have customized that, and whenever we want to edit this one, you can simply make a click on it so that we can edit that. Okay, now I have changed the dimension to 60, and in the same way I will select one more sketch entity here, and we can also see the preview there. It was green in color. And not only that, we can also edit the preview color from the system options, from the colors, from the color scheme settings. Here dimension preview, we can edit this color. Let me edit this from green to red, and then click on OK, and then OK. We can see the preview now in red color. Okay, now let me edit this one, and I'll give this as 56, and we need to fully define this one. So let us fully define this one. Okay, now this sketch has been fully defined. Okay, in this way we can see the sketch dimension previews by activating that option there, and as well as we can also edit the sketch dimension preview color. Okay, this has been one of the great enhancement in 2024. And here are a few more enhancements in parts and features. Moving on to the next update, we have an interesting enhancement in hole wizard. That is, we have a new option, sketching with the hole wizard. Okay, this is located in the position tab of property manager. Let us dive deep into the SOLIDWORKS and have a look at this hole wizard enhancement. Okay, let me exit this sketch. Let me go to hole wizard. Okay, as I mentioned, we have a new option in position tab. Let me click on position tab, and you can see there is a new option, existing 2D sketch. Okay, we can also see the matter there. Select the face of the hole or slot of the position, and to select the existing 2D sketch, click the 2D sketch. Let me select this existing 2D sketch. I'll go with the new option, existing 2D sketch, and then click on this, so that all the endpoints will be selected automatically by the Vol wizard. As like in linear pattern and circular pattern, we can also skip the instances wherever we do not require that. Let me activate the circular instances to skip and select any of the two instances, so that those two will be skipped. You can see here those two instances has been skipped, and here there is automatic Vol wizard applied by selecting the 2D sketch. Okay. And now moving on to the next enhancement, symmetrical linear pattern. In the symmetrical linear pattern, we can create symmetrical linear patterns directly from a seed feature. The linear pattern uses the parameters from direction 1 to create a symmetrical linear pattern in direction 2. Let me show you in detail the symmetrical linear pattern. Let me close this one. And now I am having a predefined part here. Okay, and there are holes applied for this one. Let me go to linear pattern, and let me select the direction and select the front plane, and you can see the arrow direction in this way. And let me select the features what needs to be patterned, and simply select this one, and you can see here this is selected, and you can see the spacing and instances. Let me expand this one. Okay, now it is perfect, and this is as per my requirement. Now what I'll be doing is, I want to add these same instances in direction 2. Then in the previous releases, what we used to do is, we need to select one more direction and do all those things. We no more need to do in the same way. We can simply activate the symmetric option in the direction 2, so that automatically in the second side also they will be applied. Okay. Using the symmetric option, we can directly add the number of instances to the second side also, and then we can simply click on OK. In this way, we can directly make linear patterns so simple. Okay. And now coming on to the final enhancement in parts and features, make multi-body part. As I mentioned this as a highlight in the earlier slides, this tool converts an entire assembly into separate single multi-body part that is linked to the parent assembly. The parent assembly reflects all the features that you create in the linked multi-body part. We can also downstream platform application that also supports the features, so that you can perform post-assembly operations on multi-body part, such as material removal. Let me move on to SolidWorks. Close this part. Here we are having a small assembly comprising of 3 parts. Okay. As I mentioned, there is a new option called make multi-body part. We can also find that in tools. Click on the drop down here. Here we can see there is an option, make multi-body part. This is a direct option. In the earlier releases, to convert an assembly into multi-body part, we used to go to file, save as, and then save it as a part. Then multi-body part is formed. But from SolidWorks 2024, we have a direct option to create the multi-body part. Okay, and then I'll click on OK, and you can see this has been formed as a part, and this is now no more an assembly. And we can see directly there is a multi-body part feature here, and we can also see 3 solid bodies. Previously, these were 3 parts in an assembly. Now they have become 3 solid bodies. In this way, we can directly create multi-body parts from an assembly.